I started an RC racing business. Over the summer, I had three options. Number one, get a job. Number two, get a job. Number three, get a haircut. So let's say I did one out of the three things and we don't know which one. But like any 20-year-old who's unemployed, sorry, entrepreneur, I decided to start a business. So I saw a couple possibilities like making websites for people, for clients, landscaping, like what everyone does, cold calling businesses and begging them for money. But no, I decided to have a better idea. A genius idea. An idea no one's ever thought of. I wonder why. I'm going to take RC cars and let people race them. The first thing you do when you have a business idea is you don't tell anyone until you got some groundwork, something going. And that's why I told my family. And, they were basically like, yeah, yeah, did you download Indeed yet? But reality is, when you're starting a new business, you need money. So you're going to have to get a job somehow or get some kind of income. So that's why I went to Google and searched up funding money for young entrepreneurs. And I actually found an organization that's willing to give a grant uh, somewhere around like 1,500 or 3,000 or something like that. I'm not sure why I'm saying this like as if I don't know the number. I literally got the money. It was 3K split into 1,500 per like 1 month and then 1,500 another month or 1,500. I don't know why I'm making it harder. Basically, it allowed you to get a grant as long as you were a student at a school and were unemployed. Yes, that described me to a T. So I applied and wrote my business proposal. Took a while. Was just writing a bunch of stuff in the middle of class, and I submitted it thinking I was never gonna look at this again. But I got the email. All right, so I got an email saying I was approved, and I think there was around 70 to 80 applicants or something. So the top 20 got chosen. Yes, sir. So I had the online meeting set to date. I remember the meeting was in the morning, and I accidentally slept in. I don't know how this happens, but I did. And there was only 5 minutes left of the meeting, and I went in anyways, even though I know nobody waits like an hour. And yeah, I basically got lucky. She was still there. I ended up talking to her, explaining everything. Had to apologize for coming late. There's a lesson: be punctual, it matters. But after that, I knew I was not gonna get it, or they were gonna reject it because if you can't even show up on time, yeah, you're cut. But later, I found out I was approved. I got the grant, or at least I got accepted for the grant. I didn't get it yet. There was a whole process of doing coaches and callings and meetings and a bunch of stuff, which was helpful. And this is where I created the logo, made the website and everything, tracked the hours,